Good afternoon, and welcome to the pinning ceremony of the Francis M. McLaughlin Division of Nursing for 2018. It is my pleasure to introduce the Reverend Terry Ofori, who will give the invocation. Please rise.
Let us pray. Dear God, you have brought these students through an amazing journey. It has not always been easy for them, for the faculty, staff, or for their parents. They have been exhausted, discouraged, and some of them may have wanted to quit. But you saw them through it all. Exams, clinicals, and the rest. They have done their best to present themselves as approved workers. May they experience love and friendship as they fulfill your plans for their lives. Now we ask that you bless these students as they enter into the most noble profession of service, because you have equipped them to do every good work. We ask that they would always feel your presence, and that you may grant them the boldness and courage they need to advocate for those you have called them to serve. They will be nurses, and the next generation will follow in their footsteps. As they go forth, bless them with mentors to guide them, even as you have guided them. Amen.
Next, I would like to invite President Laveau, who will deliver the President's greeting.
First, greetings to family members, people who have supported our beautiful young students here today. Family members, would you please stand up and accept a round of applause from your students? And congratulations to our students on the recognition of your accomplishments towards starting a lifetime of service and healing. Few professions today ask so much from its members. Your ability to be a scientist, a researcher, a friend, an interpreter, an observer, a cheerleader, a consoler, a patient advocate, among many other roles, will test your intelligence, your endurance, your judgment, and your loving devotion. It's a tall order, and for those of us who have had opportunity, whether we wanted to or not, to be in the hospital, it makes all the difference in the world to have a nurse who cares and is capable of helping you look out for yourself. A recent national survey prepared by the Federation of Nurses and Health Professionals found that 1 in 5 nurses plans to leave the profession within 5 years because of high stress, physical demands, mandatory overtime, and irregular hours. The need for nursing grows, however, with the increasing numbers of baby boomers who are nurses who have retired or are retiring, and the number of baby boomers who will soon require nursing care. Needs for your chosen field is more acute today due to improving medical technology as well, because it allows for treatment for many more diseases and health conditions. Nurses will be in a strong demand in this workplace because of the rapidly growing population of those who need care and the rapidly growing number of senior citizens. I say that to you as somebody who is 4 months short of my 70th birthday, and as I'm looking down at you, I trust that one day you will be looking down at me, and you will treat me with the same kindness that we've treated you here at Bloomfield College. So thank you all so much for the service you're going to give us. Employment of nurses in home care and nursing homes is expected to grow rapidly, of course. And more people are living well into their 80s and 90s, and many will need the kind of long-term care available in nursing homes or even at home. And because of financial reasons, patients are released sooner from hospitals and admitted into those nursing homes. In addition, longer life expectancies have created the populations of extremely old, including centenarians. It wasn't long ago when somebody said he was over 100 years old, he got announced on the NBC weather report. If you remember, we're celebrating her, I think it was 90, and then it became 100. Estimated at only a few thousand oddities in the mid-20th century, there are now expected to be over 6 million people in the United States over the age of 100 by the year 2050. And as an aside, in 2050, I'll be 102, so I'll see you then. Also, Gerontology Research Group, a global association of researchers, now has coined the term supercentenarians, namely the growth in the populations of people over 110 years of age. So the need to be concerned about lifelong health care, about living a smart as well as a good life, and to have dedicated, loving people taking care of you grows more and more important as part of our experience. I hope you will be a part of that for the rest of your lives. I've had opportunities to work with the Nursing Alumni Association and met nurses who have been in their profession for half a century and more, and the kind of respect that they get, the glow that they have when they share their wonderful life experiences are something I wish for each and every one of you. And to all of you, I wish you a great, great summer, and I'd like to ask for one more round of applause, this time for the weather, which isn't raining on us today. And now, your chair, Dr. Sarah.
I would like to ask Dr. Ismat Mickey to come up to introduce the pinning speakers.
Good afternoon, all. Congratulations to our nursing graduates of 2018. Each year, the nursing faculty invites a senior nursing student from our traditional nursing program, as well as our NBSN program. Students who have achieved the highest cumulative GPA, graduate point average, in nursing courses to deliver the pinning address. It is my pleasure to introduce the pinning speaker for the traditional program, Miss Samantha Jimenez.
Good afternoon, President Laveau, Dean Grimes, faculty, family, friends, and honored guests. Welcome to Bloomfield College Nursing Class of 2018's pinning ceremony. Well, class, we've come to the end of our very long journey here at Bloomfield College. And if there's anything a good nurse knows the value of, it's of charting and documenting. So let's document the last 3 years of our lives. And don't worry, I'll keep this speech short, just like our lectures. Let's start from the beginning. On our very first day of nursing school orientation, when we were all strangers, both excited and terrified, our faculty and colleagues had us take our first step into our professional lives. We stood up in College Hall, where we would spend many hours jotting notes over the next few years. Together, we took a step forward. Needless to say, we had no idea of what we were stepping into. Together, we survived our first exam, where every question had 4 correct answer choices, but somehow the one we chose was still wrong. Then we kept stepping. We made it to the notorious med-surg with Dr. Mickey, where we gained weight, lost sleep, and definitely lost some sanity, yet we survived it and we kept stepping. We learned in pediatrics that children are not just tiny adults, and in OB, we witnessed the miracle of life. Though not without some nausea, we kept stepping. As we look back at all the steps we took together and where we stand now, it's clear that we learned to take care of our patients by first learning to take care of one another. I feel incredibly honored and proud to speak on behalf of this amazing class, as this class is truly one of a kind. Since day one, we have genuinely supported each other through everything, whether it was by nudging each other to keep us awake during class, frantically texting each other to see if someone could make a Dunkin' Donuts stop before class, comparing our answers after every exam, finding things to keep us awake during 12-hour clinicals, and celebrating one another after our first successful med pass, injection, and peg feeding. We have never failed to be there for one another. There is a special bond that this class shares, one that carried us through any and all obstacles that nursing school has brought. Being surrounded by determined, ambitious, and sincerely helpful peers made our goal of becoming nurses a reality. But the real masterminds behind our success are truly our faculty. The faculty that challenged us, prayed for us, stressed out over our grades probably more than we did, and taught us values that go far beyond care plans and NCLEX strategies. You are the nurses that we aspire to be. Thank you for holding us to the highest standards of excellence to make sure we reached our full potential. So here's to our extraordinary class, and here's to our remarkable faculty. Here's to our tolerant loved ones who understood all the nursing lingo in this speech because it's all we've ever talked about for the last 3 years, who were also so understanding when we would disappear 16 weeks at a time. We could not have done this without your love, encouragement, and support. Thank you. Wait, I'm not done. We took our first step together on that very first day of nursing school as strangers not knowing what lay ahead of us. We have gained knowledge, lifelong memories, and some incredible friends. Through this journey, strangers became classmates, classmates became friends, and friends became family. So class, let's take a step into our futures, into the unlimited potential that we are all capable of and have been prepared for as Bloomfield College graduates. It has been a privilege to do nursing school and life with this exceptional group of people. We've always been told, if you didn't document it, you didn't do it. And now we've documented, so guess what that means? We did it. Congratulations to the class of 2018.
And now it's my pleasure to introduce the pinning speaker for the RN to BSN program, Ms. Sharon Herrera.
Good afternoon, everyone. President Laval, Dean Grimes, faculty, family, and friends. I have the pleasure of introducing, well, not introducing, but giving a little speech to the graduates who will soon be taking the NCLEX exam and getting their license and becoming nurses. I know it has been a long journey filled with many anxiety attacks, stressful days, and excessive intake of caffeine. Please take a deep breath and congratulate yourselves. We've all done it. Good job, everybody. I would also like to thank our professors. Thank you for supporting, guiding, challenging, and believing in us. Thank you for getting us through our most intense, difficult, and hysterical meltdown moments of nursing school. Thank you all. And thank you, our friends and families. Thank you for letting us practice endless CPR sessions on you guys and head-to-toe assessments. Thank you for your understanding. Thank you for your emotional and financial support. Couldn't have done it without you guys. I would like to take the time to address something that I believe is very important in the nursing field. Although my nursing career is quite short, that during the last 3 years of working as a professional nurse and being part of this great profession, I have come to recognize that advocating for patients is one of the most important roles of a nurse. To all new grads, you will go on and take your exams, pass, and obtain your license. Please remember that you will truly become a nurse when you begin to practice care and advocate for your patients. Florence Nightingale identified the role of a nurse as being devoted and obedient. Be devoted and obedient as you follow the code of ethics, that which states that we are responsible for always promoting patient safety, that which states that we must always strive to protect and uphold patients' right of care. We honor and uphold the code of ethics by advocating. Advocate to provide appropriate treatment and meet the needs of patients. As you advocate, inspire confidence and change. Have the courage to challenge and question orders which do not seem correct. Listen to your inside voice and act critically. Learn to collaborate with others, healthcare professionals. Recognize and accept the times in which you need help. If you stay on such path, you will become a pillar of strength, guidance, support for patients who cannot advocate for themselves during the most difficult times in their lives. The healthcare system is a structure that's constantly changing and challenges the role of a nurse. It is important to recognize that we live in a society in which chronic illnesses leads to slow death. Recognize that we live in an era in which technology has prolonged the lives of individuals who are chronically ill. We live also in an era where children are born with rare conditions which have no cure and no known causes when generic links are ruled out. Recognize the nonsensical and important laws that are being passed, which laws that will impact the healthcare system and put in danger the assistance of significant healthcare programs. This is a critical time in healthcare history, a time in which we cannot sit still and blindly follow orders. Advocate. It allows you to protect and uphold patients' right to quality care. I urge you to never stop learning, to arm yourselves with the necessary skills to help shape the best nurse you can be. Strive to provide care that is competent and evidence-based practice. Be that soldier at the front line who will stand up to the complex and turbulent demands of today's healthcare society. Thank you so much. Have a great evening. Class 2018.
Before we pin the students, I would like to interpret the pin. So as a symbol of the accomplishments and as a reminder of the ideals of nursing, nurses receive a pin when they have completed their education. The pin is designed by the school or the college the student attended, so each one is unique to the institution. Before the Bloomfield College student's pin is presented to the class, I want to describe the symbolism of the pin. The pin you are about to receive is a symbol of worthiness. The laurel wreath surrounding the pin symbolizes a victorious race you have run. You have run it well and faithfully, and to the victor is awarded the wreath. The circle within the wreath symbolizes continuous opportunity to serve the sick and suffering of the world. Within the circle is a cross, which is a symbol of sacrifice. Mounted on the top of the cross, in the center of the pin, is the triangle seal, which Bloomfield College adopted for the centennial year 1968, the year the nursing program was founded. The triangle itself suggests God, person, and the world. The Florence Nightingale lamp at the base of the triangle symbolizes the spirit of compassion inherent in the profession of nursing. The Florence Nightingale said, "To stand still is to go back." The Celtic cross arising from the lamp symbolizes the love and devotion of early Christian humanity. The same qualities are exemplified in nursing through a commitment of service to others. The pin in its entirety typifies, first, the courage to face day-by-day responsibilities. Second, loyalty to oneself and to one's profession. Third, truthfulness, without which you cannot succeed. And fourth, purpose in your daily life and in your daily work, which is demonstrated through concerned, competent care of others. May your purpose be lofty, your ideals ethical, clear, and steadfast, and in your individual efforts contribute into the health and well-being of individuals entrusted to your care. May you find fulfillment in your life's work. It is my pleasure to introduce Dean Grimes, who will present the class of 2018.
Thank you and congratulations. As I look for my nursing students, so I can present the class. Fernanda G. Altamirano. Brianna L. Bravo. Sandra Q. Buin. Erica A. Buenano. Tiana Calvache. Antonine Datalos. Shakira Rashida Drone. Shalyn Diriselvam. Melissa Fullerton. Albert Gonzalez. Savan Heath. Joy Jackson. Tahisha Jean. Samantha Jimenez. Danielle L. Johnson. Jennifer Caro. Georgina Coconosi. Chris Marie Lozano. Trevor F. Mace. Karen Bautista Mamaradlo. Lisa Marie Martinez. Seraphine K. Mbeche. Dawn Mitchell. Shantia Moss. Rena G. Navarra. Diana Awar Ojira. Amina Z. Pasha. Alexis J. Rudolph. Regina A. Villagran. Ashana N. Williams. That's a big deal. And now our RNBSN candidates. Sansani Buwanak. Leandra Louise de la Victoria. Veronica and Warren. Sharon A. Herrera. Tanya McDonald. Last but not least, Veronica Victorero. Let's give one more great big hand to all of the recipients.
It has long been a tradition for nurses to repeat the Florence Nightingale Pledge at graduation. The pledge was the means by which new members of the profession publicly promised to practice their profession faithfully. The pledge emphasizes devotion to duty and adherence to the established ethical standards of the nursing profession. Today, there is a strong spirit of caring and service within the profession of nursing. Nurses will always be concerned with moral, ethical, and legal responsibilities involved in nursing and will feel a commitment to uphold the ideals of the profession. Nursing as practiced today by the baccalaureate degree nurse is both independent and collaborative. The role of the professional nurse includes health promotion, restoration, rehabilitation in a variety of settings. It is my privilege to introduce and invite Regina Villagran to lead the class of 2018 in reciting the Professional Nurses Pledge. Please, students, please rise.
In the presence of this assembly, I solemnly pledge myself to my profession and my future patients. I will promise to uphold the ideals of the professional nurse and to remain transparent in my practice while providing diligent, patient-centered care. I will uphold the ethical principles of beneficence, non-maleficence, veracity, justice, fidelity, and autonomy in all my practice at all times. I will do all in my power to maintain the standards of my profession and will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and or coming to my knowledge in the practice of my calling. With loyalty, I will collaborate with interdisciplinary partners and devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care.
I would now like to introduce the director of our Learning Lab, Professor Lorraine Flood.
Modern nursing is complex, ever-changing, and multi-focused. Since the time of Florence Nightingale, however, the goal of nursing has remained unchanged. That is, to provide a safe and caring environment that promotes patient health and well-being. Caring is the heart of nursing and is sustained by genuine love and concern. This message is echoed in the words of Professor Dr. Leo Buscaglia. He states, "Too often we underestimate the power of touch, a smile, a kind word, a listening ear, or the smallest act of caring, all of which have the potential to turn a life around." The Nurse with a Heart Award is granted to a graduating senior nursing student selected by his or her peers, who is recognized for being kind, compassionate, and caring in nursing practice. The Nurse with a Heart Award recipient for the class of 2018 is Sandra Buen.
Dr. Mary Ann Flood, please come to introduce the Nursing Faculty Awards.
Good afternoon, everyone, and congratulations again. The Florence Nightingale Award is presented each year by the faculty of the Frances M. McLaughlin Division of Nursing to a traditional senior graduate. Historically, Miss Nightingale has special meaning to all of us in nursing, as she represents someone who furthered the cause of the profession and who was instrumental in improving the healthcare needs of society. The award consists of a medal, written recognition, and a monetary gift. It is given to a student who best exemplifies the characteristics fostered by Florence Nightingale. The student must rank in the upper half of the class academically, show evidence of kindness, warmth, and caring, perseverance, and determination. They must show leadership and demonstrate professional promise. The student who receives this award has been selected by the nursing faculty as demonstrating potential for contributing to the profession of nursing. On behalf of the faculty of the Francis M. McLaughlin Division of Nursing, it's my privilege to present the Faculty Award to the generic student, Danielle Johnson. And on behalf of the Division of Nursing faculty, I'd like to award the RN BSN Faculty Award to Sansony Bwanek.
Dr. Carolyn Tuella will introduce the Academic Recognition Awards.
Congratulations, students, and to the families on a job well done. The Academic Recognition Award is given by the Division of Nursing faculty to a student who has demonstrated outstanding academic performance in nursing courses. This student personifies the scholarly efforts required to attain such a prestigious standing in the class. There are 2 awards that are given, one to a traditional senior nursing student and one to an RN student who have attained a GPA which is in the top 10% of the senior class. This award consists of the Sigma Theta Tau pin and written recognition. The recipient this year of the Academic Recognition Awards are the traditional student, Brianna Bravo. The RN to BSN student is Veronica Victoro.
Dr. Jacqueline Servikowski will introduce the Daisy in Training Awards.
Good afternoon. Nursing school is challenging, overwhelming, and rewarding. It requires intelligence, commitment, sacrifice, time management skills, and especially a compassionate connection to others. The pressures associated with class load, clinicals, exams, and job availability can make it easy for students to lose sight of the art of caring while learning the science of nursing. And yet they don't. Students with a true calling to nursing never lose sight that they are treating a human being who needs sensitive and compassionate care, as well as clinical expertise at this most vulnerable time. The Daisy in Training Award is designed to recognize students who, even on their hardest days in nursing school, remember why they want to be nurses. By recognizing nursing students who, beyond the physical care they give, continue to show compassion to patients and their families as they are learning, they exemplify what it truly means to be a nurse. The acronym DAISY, Diseases Attacking the Immune System, was established in memory of Patrick Barnes, who died of an immune disease. To honor him, the family decided to honor nurses and nursing students for their compassionate care of patients and families. The faculty of the Francis M. McLaughlin Division of Nursing is pleased to present the Daisy in Training Award to Shakira Jones.
The Daisy Faculty Awards is given to express appreciation to faculty members who represent the professional values of the Francis M. McLaughlin Division of Nursing. These individuals have demonstrated commitment and inspirational influence on our nursing students. They aspire to have a positive impact on students' professional development. They are dedicated to students' success. They demonstrate a compassionate attitude and inspire a love of learning. Not only are they great teachers, but they are also great leaders committed to innovative, collaborative practice with faculty and students. This year, I would like to present the awards to Dr. Mary Ann Flood, and Dr. Ismat Mickey. I would now like to introduce Sharon McVoy, Director of Quality, and Professor Montesaro, Director of Wound Care Services, from Clara Moss Medical Center to present the Linda Benassi Scholarship Award.
Good afternoon and congratulations to the class of 2018. We would like to present the Linda Benassi Scholarship Award. She was our friend and great colleague. So I'd like to take a moment just to talk about Linda so you understand the scholarship. Linda Benassi was the Director of Education and Quality for many years at Clara Moss Medical Center. She herself was a Bloomfield College graduate. She obtained her BSN in 1991 and went on to obtain her MPA from Rutgers University in 1997. In her role, Linda was responsible for program development and quality initiatives. She was accountable for compliance of standards of quality care, hospital policy, patient safety, and quality improvements. She was also an acting VP for nursing services. She was an innovative director and mentor to many nurses at Clara Moss. So it's with great pleasure that we represent Clara Moss Medical Center.
Oh, and by the way, we're both graduates of Bloomfield College. And the recipient is Andrea Montez.
Before we begin our hymn, I would just like to ask all the students if, after the ceremony, if you'll just line up in front of Talbot Hall so faculty can take a picture with you. Now I would like to ask 3 of our nursing students who have wonderful voices to come and help lead in the Nurses Alumni Hymn. And just for family and others that are here, after the ceremony, there will be refreshments in Talbot Hall.